All right, and we are back with night 6. All right. I checked my phone for another message from Savvy the second I woke up. Nothing. Typical. Savvy? Like, I don't even know why we're friends with her. Like, she's not a good friend. Oh, new message. Lena, are you there? Oh, convenient that it's on a different phone. I'm scared. Please let me know as soon as you get this. I'm scared too. Your face is all over the city, Savvy. Please tell me what the fuck is happening. I know. They set me up. Fucking Capra. I need your help. What else is new? I'm running out of time. Just one more thing and this will be all over. I stole something big, but it's locked, encrypted. Oh no, Savvy. Can you get rid of it? No, it's too late for that. I gotta stay in hiding until we crack these files open. Can you just do one thing for me? Is it spelled Cap? No shit, it's spelled Capra. What a stupid question. Wait, why? What's in there? There's evidence on a drive. It'll clear my name. I can't say more right now. Can you deliver the files to someone that can help, please? I don't know who can help. I might know someone. As if, I met like this quantum hacker. She can crack anything, apparently. Perfect. Don't say any more here. Can you get to them now? What do I tell her? Tell her we have 4 terabytes of data, ridiculously strong encryption, and no passphrase. Ridiculously. Tell her it's life or death that we need to read these files. Then what? Text me if your friend is for real. Then we can finally meet up. I'll send you a pen. You got this? One more thing. How am I getting these files? No worries at all. You already have them. What? I left them on that field grid I gave you. Yeah, I'm kinda pissed off. You hid your stolen shit with me? I thought this was a present. Savvy's a shit friend. It also happened to be the only device I had when I got my opening. Brand new, so untraceable. Look, Albani, I had to think fast. Please don't be mad. I'll explain everything. Just get here soon. Good luck. Well, fuck. Marcel. Oh my god, I can't even believe it. We're gonna lose our rating because we're gonna keep like just like fucking around here, you know? Hello, Lena, old friend, loyal driver. That's not her voice. Why, hello, Una darling. How's reality? Slightly better. I've been setting people up on blind dates. Have they worked out? I've received reports of 2 thrown drinks and 1 near fistfight. So, yes. Thanks for agreeing to meet with me in such short notice. Sorry if I sounded a bit frantic. Certainly entropic. I'm curious to say the least. In truth, I hoped I might see you again. You seem to make the timeline more interesting rather than less. A bit too interesting lately. I'd love to have one really boring week with great tips and a real bed. But you need a passphrase. Yes. My friend says it's life or death. Somehow it always is. Okay, so have you ever seen one of those bracelets before? Oh dear, yes. Very on trend, Lena. Feel good, is it? Feel good. That's right. Hot new social startup recently acquired by Capra for an obscene sum. Full access to blood data, terrible privacy policy. I wouldn't get within 10 nanometers of it. I wasn't exactly informed about any of that, okay? It was a gift. I didn't know Capra owned them. It just sounded fun to know something new about myself and maybe share it, right? I'm not trying to scold you. Just take this as a reminder that all new technology is at a meeting at a crossroads, a bargain. And you're sure to get something out of it, some new insight, some power, but, well, you know the story. What deal do we make this time? Not my deal. I don't even know the details yet, and maybe that's for the best. I felt my heart skip a beat, a flash of instinct that whatever Savvy was doing... Indistinct? What am I saying? Flash of instinct that whatever Savvy was doing could get me into a world of trouble. Maybe Una knew I'd been wearing stolen tech the entire time. Maybe she had sensed it. I just know there are encrypted files stashed away in the bracelet. Can you take a look? I already am. This feel-good wireless protocol is an amateurish at best, a total pushover. Now this file doesn't belong. Charlie_Elliot @dat. Charlie, that makes a ton of sense. Una stared into her holospace, murmuring to herself. Yes, this file is something else. Military grade quantum encryption enforced by the underlying medium. To attempt to read this without the passphrase would be to destroy its contents. You know, it's just light inside your little bangle. A tangle of photons twisted up tighter than you can imagine. A tiny hall of mirrors. I bet you can open it, but there's information in there too, right? Light is information, my dear. The rawest, juiciest kind of information. What are they teaching in schools these days? How can you read it? Easily. So you just break into it? Oh dear, no, impossible. Thankfully, I don't have to decrypt it. Should I say ha? Don't worry. What I mean is, I'm going to open this the easy way, using its passphrase. We don't know the passphrase. Let me ask you something. If you had an infinite amount of time, how would you obtain the passphrase? It's interrogate Charlie until he gave it up? That would be one way to do it. Let's say Charlie is dead. What? Interrogation is off the table. If you had an infinite amount of time, how would you obtain the passphrase? I'll just keep guessing? Exactly right. My dear, you have the knack for quantum statistics. But we don't have an infinite amount of time, do we? To say the least, as I'm going to say. To speed things along, I'll try every passphrase at once. Using... I'm just going to say math. No, it's much more muscular than that. I still don't understand. There's a way of making the worlds, I should say, go a bit fuzzy. I think Una just knows something that we don't. It takes a lot of practice, but Una's eyes went glassy. Ah, There they are. If she was doing some sort of deep quantum computation, it didn't look like much. In fact, it just looked like a bored pack staring out the window. Quiet, I'm working. I didn't say anything. You did in another timeline very close to this one. Shh. I've never been scolded for something an alternate version of me had done. It felt unfair, but also sort of awesome. Maybe it was my imagination, but a chill seemed to settle in the car. Una was deep inside herself. Or outside herself, ranging through other worlds farther and farther from this one, trying different passphrase in each one. Don't say anything, Lena. She's concentrating. Are you okay? Una emerged from her trance. Well, lucky us. That only took a few quadrillion attempts. Did you get the passphrase? Hello, computer? Hello, game? Thank you. Oh, yes. I got it. That's amazing. But I failed so many times. 5 quadrillion attempts and change. Takes a lot out of you. You really saw all those other timelines? Yes, with not perfect clarity, but yes. What happened to Savvy? Aren't you greedy? I go rustling for a needle in a haystack of reality, and you want to know if I found any diamonds while I was at it? I'm just curious. I know. I'm curious too about everything. That's why I got into this line of work. The passphrase is, well, it's a little bit melodramatic. They usually are. It's Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas, all lowercase with spaces. Wow. Better write that down in your journal, my dear. Just like that, I had it. Holy shit. What exactly are you going to do with this passphrase? Help a friend. I don't know. Is that all? What do you mean, all? In the nearby timelines, I saw the possibility for a bit more excitement. And I like excitement. I mean, she does like chaos. You say that like it's a bad thing. Well, you know how this works. You're in my debt now. I mean, yeah. I mean, we owe a lot to Una. Sure, I know I am. Good. Who knows? Maybe I'll need a getaway driver. It would be an honor. You don't even care what I'm getting away from? Boredom, probably. Oh, I do like you. Is that all then? We're right up here, dear. Thank you, I'll just say. That was very helpful. You're quite welcome. Please, make some interesting choices now. Una scooched a bit as if she was going to leave, but then instead she spoke. My dear, there is something I need to tell you. I sat here scouring all those timelines, and everything changed all around us. In one, a meteor crashed into Los Ojos. In another, a giant mutant worm rose up from below. A worm? Those weren't even the most unusual events. But through it all, there was a second phrase that seemed almost to match. This phrase wouldn't decrypt the drive you gave me, but felt somehow entangled with its fate. Does the phrase trust fund maggots mean anything to you? What? I can't say any more than that. I've seen what happens if I do. Perhaps I can say, your emotions are not your own. What? What does that even... No, that's all I can say. Goodbye, Lena. Una swept out of the car. She didn't zig and zag randomly like before, but walked briskly in a straight line, getting away fast. I had the passphrase. It was time to see Savvy. Girl, Una, you confusing me. What is happening? 5 stars. My favorite of all adjacent Lenas. 4.6, thank God. Alright. Let's look at our journal. Pilgrims crossed airless Saharas. What? That's not right. Where the fuck is... Oh, sorry, there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to charge. God damn it. Charge here again. Alright. Got a full charge. Alrighty. Time to get to Savvy's location. Hopefully nothing bad will happen. Oh, we're not in the car. Interesting. So this was where she had been all along. A lonely shipping container set apart from a sea of clones. A cloud of sage incense hit me the moment I cracked the door. That smell took me back to when we first became friends, sitting cross-legged in Savvy's bedroom, whispering about her parents and drinking wine while she took from work. Oh wow, I actually saw her. Interesting. She looked safe, comfortable, a little too comfortable for someone who ditched me on moving day. Oh, Bunny! Oh my god. You found me. This whole time you've been inside a shipping container? Gross, I know, but it was the safest place to hide out. It's double shielded, even they can't track me in here. Plus, look how cute I made it. Who's tracking you? Oh, instead I said something else. Did it work? Did you get the passphrase? She smiled at me and her feel grid glowed like a small sun on her face. It was so good to see her. I need some answers first. Okay, yes, but can I ask you something? What is in these files? Lena, it would take me too long to explain. The answers are all in those files, I promise. Thank you so much for getting the passphrase, by the way. Can you tell it to me now so we can get to work? She was avoiding my question, but honestly with Capra, she probably had a point about it being super complicated. I mean, of course, we know why she's did that. Why she stashed the stolen docs with me, because we were the best, because they would have not least expected it. Like, of course, they're not going to randomly think of Neocab driver has the files. Of course, I'm going to tell you the passphrase. Yes! Let me see if my laptop is paired to that thing. My feel-grid buds she connected to its onboard storage. It figured she still had the access, since she had the files in there in the first place. Hey Athena, I'm Pack Charlie _Elliot .dat. This file is encrypted. Please say or enter the passphrase. You got the magic word, so it's only fair you do the honors, right? I'm just gonna go with it. Fuck it. Hey Athena, the passphrase is Pilgrims Cross to Airless Saharas. What is it doing? It's totally working. Oh, Capra, you are so fucked. My palms got sweaty as soon as I saw it. A massive trove of chat logs, docs, schematics, all watermarked, Capra Confidential in block letters. Whoa. This is illegal, right? Extremely so. We're 100% in a secret hideout right now, so... I mean, that didn't answer the question, but okay, sure, just checking. I'm now positive this is legal. We're illegal in the way, like, the Watergate people were illegal. Are we the reporters or the burglars? She just kept scanning through the docs. I had my share of revenge fantasies about Capra, but now that we are actually doing something, I mean, I kind of feel both, so I don't really know. I'm just gonna go with it. It felt incredible. Gotcha. What did you find? Shit, never mind. Blah, 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 meeting notes, reports. Come on, I know you've got dirt in here, Charlie. Maybe there isn't any. He seemed okay. No, wait. He's Capra shill through and through. The dude was way too squirrely and not to be hiding some serious shit. I just gotta find something big enough to be the whistleblower. And not just like a criminal. She was taking a huge risk for something she wasn't sure about. I'm just seeing offshore accounts, golden parachutes for executive harassers, forged safety reports. Just run-of-the-mill corporate stuff. Trust me, we need something juicier. Something we can use. She had a point. The only way out of this was to find something big enough to justify the whole property theft thing. There was Una's weird message. Or what would Azul do with a cache of international Capra files? Actually, Sophie Lemieux might work. Yes, brilliant. Oh my god, are you seeing this? Documents spilled into the hollow space in front of Savvy. If even one of them had something big. Pay dirt. Look, a report from Charlie, some pilot program called Project Sophie. No way, that's not shady, right? Whoa. Lena, this is... I couldn't remember a time when I had seen Savvy at such a loss of words. I knew Capra would do anything to make sure Sophie's law passed, but this is cynical even for them. This is so fucked. Wait, what does it say? Capra acquired Fieldgrid a year ago. Total stealth acquisition. No public knowledge. So that's why Liam said they were handing them out at a protest. Are you serious? They've been harvesting my emotional data this whole time? Yours, mine, all in real time. A live diary of how we feel in our bones, streaming to the highest bidder. I'm not surprised. Can't even say I'm surprised. The whole internet already spies on what we watch, where we go, who we spend time with. Why would they stop there? Why not monetize the way we feel? That's not even the half of it. Listen to this bit on emotional priming. Each ad unit is customized to the viewer's current state, from passing billboards to holospace overlays to the backseat of every Capra car. Some sellers will want to target customers in negative or vulnerable states, while others cater to a relaxed or even elated consumer profile. Blue users respond most strongly to commercial messaging for alcohol, junk food, or VR escorts. Status items and vacation packages, if we're yellow, of fucking course. What does that have to do with Sophie? Project Sophie. This looks like out and out electioneering. Wait, what? Listen to this. Our generative advertorial network creates customized images, slogans, and even full campaigns, so that we can proactively steer individuals into the desired effective state. So they can push us into whatever color suits them. More or less, their neural net experiments on you until it knows your most reliable triggers. It's factored into their whole network. Billboards, music, even the ambient light of timbre of a Capra capsule. I thought of the sea of blue field grids on the vigil and how Liam said Capra was handing them out. Which means whenever you pick up your phone or whenever you're talking to that Capra car to your polling place, they're already priming me. Every article I read, every song I hear, every sign I pass, so that when you're casting that vote, they'll have you exactly where they want you. How do they want me? Depends. Could be angry or scared, blissed out or pacified, whatever moves you into the voting block. It all made terrible sense. This crosses a line, right? This is automated physiological manipulation. Election laws, too. They've made every tiny micro advert as an undeclared political message. And we've got the receipts. This is what we use to steal the final news cycle back from Capra. We leak this and it floods the zone. The vote is crazy close right now. If we wake up a few thousand pro-Capra sheeple, or just convince them to stay home, then boom. Capra's brand gets 2 black eyes and their car ban is dead in LO, probably everywhere. I could see it all playing out in my head. Savvy might just get away with it. Sophie's Law would fail and I could keep my job. And we'd move in together like this whole thing had never happened. Now we just link it into your contact, sit back, and watch. You should text them now. Which contact? The one who gave you the password? She's like some ex-Capra whiz, right? Unless you know someone better. I thought of Liam. It seemed like he'd know what to do with this kind of thing. But no, something was bothering me. I mean, didn't I tell her? How'd you know about... But, like, didn't I say that I found someone? So, how do you know that about Una? Like, does she mean the ex-Capra thing? Like... But I don't want to get anyone in trouble. Look, don't worry about it. Just say it was an anonymous courier job. NeoCab does those, right? No one will ever know it was us. Are you with me or not? I mean, we got this far. Give me a sec to think. Capra had made my life a nightmare, and the idea of getting them even more power through Sophie's Law made my stomach turn. And that Savvy and I, after all we've been through, that we'd be the ones to stop them? Her eyes jumped to my field grid. See, it feels good to fight back sometimes. It really does. Oh yeah, I knew coming to LO would be good for you. This might be our last shot to stop them, honestly. Sophie's Law hands Capra a monopoly on our streets, and Los Ojos is just a prototype. The car ban will go national, then global, and Capra cars will fill the void. I can't imagine a world where it's legal to drive. No more open road, no more going off grid. I guess it's one more thing for Capra to take from me. Think bigger, Lena. With the global transport network and the field grid, they'll have a real-time map of humanity inside out. This is our only chance to stop them. I just want to know the specifics. I just want to know the specifics of this plan before we go for it, okay? So we just have to make sure we give the files to someone with a following, an influencer. As long as they've got the following and are anti-Capra enough to take the heat. Then Sophie's Law goes down and Capra doesn't get total control of everyone. At least not right now. I knew Savvy was right. We had to let the public know. Next message, next. Please just continue. Oh, okay. I clicked too many times. So this is what we're gonna just go with. Even if we get caught, at least we tried. I heard the Capra-made prisons weren't too different from their capsule hotels. There was just one major problem. Your face is still plastered on every billboard in the city. How are you going to make the handoff? My luck has taken me this far. You know you're not safe out there. It'll be fine. I'm willing to risk it. We just need to move quickly. Every Capra and squad car is... I said I'm willing to risk it. You're taking a risk with both of our lives, Savviest. Wait, what are you trying to say? I'll go solo. I'll make the drop off, you stay here. You'll be safe, I'll be safe. Radix wins, everyone wins. You want to do this without me? This isn't your fight, Lena. But you can let me help. Just for the last leg, right? Great plan, girl. You go and make history. I'll just twirl my thumbs in this tin can. It's the only way. I don't know why you're being like this, but even if I thought you were doing it for the right reasons and not just trying to grab the glory, I'm not sure if I can trust you to pull it off without me. Bitch. Yo, I'm kind of going out on a limb for you right now. Like, I'm kind of like risking a lot, and you think I'm just gonna fuck around? Are you trying to make me feel like shit? I'm not. I'm just being honest. I'm just being my honest self with you. How will we ever get as close as we used to be if I can't be honest with you? It's like, you're like the least selfish person I know, and I was hoping we could do this together. I mean, after everything I've done for you, just give me this, okay? This could go really, really badly for both of us. Then why are you here? I was worried sick about you. You aren't hearing me. You aren't. This was my idea to bring Radix to the next level, you know? No offense, but you just got to LO and I've been working my way up for months. So I just need to do this my way and then I can bring you in, okay? She wasn't going to budge. I knew from years of watching people get pushed in and out of your little circle, Savvy has to always get her way. I remember Una's final confusing message to me. Hey Athena, search trust fund maggots. A new folder flew open on her hollow space. At first, all I saw was my name over and over again in the files. Then there was others I recognized. Liam, Allie, Una, even Klaus and Merrick. What is this? It was just to keep you safe. When I said I'd always have your back, I meant it. As soon as my field grid pulsed violet, a new file appeared in the folder with a sick ping sound. Yeah, field grids have a back door pretty wide open. Charlie showed me even more undocumented API. You've been tracking me? You've been listening to me and my packs this whole time? No, not at all. I just thought it would help you. When I stashed the file on it, I need to make sure you are safe, so I can signal someone to come get it. Or tell Swarm where to find you if Capro is getting too close. I haven't even listened to anything, I swear. I had to see for myself. Hey Athena, seriously, are we doing this now? Play audio. I feel like Allie, we already knew she was recording shit. Say play audio Liam. Do you think I could send you the picture? You can tell me what you think. I want to share it, but I think it's important, but I'll just sample of the audio. The blood rushed out of my face. I felt my knees wobble like I was going to be sick or pass out. I mean, it's just kind of sad, so I'll say my heart broke at the betrayal. I don't understand why you do this to me. Do you even understand what a huge violation this is? Oh God, don't give me this sad puppy thing over this. You have nothing to worry about. It was just to keep tabs on the file. I swear, I haven't even looked at what it recorded. So now it's time. We'll leak the copper files and go get a drink, okay? You don't get it, do you? I'm doing this by myself. It's true. You ditched me and then spied on me for days. Why would I go anywhere with you? Ooh, damn. All by yourself, huh? That's not happening. I worked way too hard to let you just walk out of here without me. You're the one that's been transporting stolen docs for days, remember? And who knows what else is in those recordings. Are you threatening me? Oh, bitch. Oh, is that how we're going to play? Don't make me turn you in. So everything had come down to this. Finding out my best friend had betrayed me, and then having to fight her just to be able to walk away. How was your field grid? It's still calm green while mine glowed blue. Why was I the one who felt like walking into the ocean? Are you blackmailing me right now? It's not like I want to. Come on, this isn't us. We're better than this. And this isn't you trying to sabotage me. I know you're better than this because I know you better than you know yourself, girl. You know what I mean? I knew exactly. She knew all my secrets, all my fears. Even before she spied on me, she knew exactly how to hurt me. But then again, I knew the same things about her, didn't I? If she was going to throw anything she could at me, maybe I had to do the same. Or at least try and get her to see the truth about how she treated me. It'd make her mad, and it might make her give up. I forced myself to take a deep, centering breath. The smallest smirk flickered across her face, still lit in the green glow. You know, you never really cared about anyone but yourself. Oh, it's a fucking lie. Maybe it's because you're an only child or something. But you're not in this world alone, Lena. You rely on others, too. That poor girl, what's her name? The Capra slave suit? You couldn't spare a few electrons to keep her job. It's all about you, isn't it? You're so selfish. Yeah, does all I've done this week mean anything to you? After everything I did, how I helped you? I can't believe you just throw that all away. Yeah, literally, shit friend. That's what I've been saying this whole time. Why was I trying to make her see value in me? Why was I fighting to keep her in my life when she treated me so terribly? I couldn't believe our big reunion had turned into this. I was losing energy to keep fighting her. Selfish is dissing your... Oh, I don't have the energy to fight. Okay. Fine. That would have been a good comeback. This feels really unfair. Whatever. I could tell that she was just getting started, but I already felt like I was losing, letting her jab get to me. Nothing seemed to faze for Savvy. Savvy looked like she was enjoying all of this somehow, like she was in her element. This is exactly why I left you in Cactus Flats. Your emotions are out of control. I get that you're sensitive and all this deep feeling stuff, but you've got to top it up and rein it in, girl. It's like constantly like walking on eggshells around you. You didn't even defend me when Azul was talking trash. So she was listening. Fucking bitch. Guess you don't mind when someone sells out your best friend. Meanwhile, I was in danger and risking my life for the cause, but we didn't know that. Some loyalty. You're so volatile. You must scare off half your packs. You must scare half your packs off for good. Okay, that's useless to say. Don't blame... Oh, no, don't want to say that. Don't blame me for the reactions you've caused. You betrayed me. I'm upset. Try taking a little emotional responsibility for the havoc you wreaked in my life this week. Gee, you've had it so hard. You should start a charity. Savvy wasn't used to people pushing back. It felt good, and I could tell I was getting to her. It was getting to her, not I was. My heart ached to think of losing her. I didn't even care about being right. I just wanted her to stay with me. I'm not gonna say, why are you being so mean to I can't even say that. Are you kidding me? Ugh, that's a dumb thing to say. Why are you being so mean to me? Whatever. I knew there was no way she was going to stop piling it on now. I could almost feel her combing through her past to find her next attack. I was losing. I had to find a way to pull myself out of her traps or make her mad enough to back off. It was like Savvy was wearing a mask. Nothing broke through. Savvy still had that self-important look on her face. You know what the shittiest part of all of this is? Is that the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll undermine me. You pretend you're so innocent and sweet, but you'll do something bad as long as you know you won't get caught. That's basically lying. You're a fraud. What the fuck are you? At least I'm always real with you. I don't know when you've ever been real with me, actually. You claim you hate Capra, but you go home with them every night. Actually, that's not true. I've stayed in Motel Azteca multiple nights in a row. Thank you very much. Oh man, there's a lot of good different responses here. I'm not gonna say that one. That's funny to say. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I want to say either the first or the last one. I don't know which one. Because this one is like, kind of like me not disagreeing with her, which is what she'll probably, you know, be surprised about. Like, oh, you're not gonna argue that? And this is just like me, like, not even trying to get involved here either. Yeah, I'm not even gonna fight with her. I never said I was perfect. And I always have the right to say it was too far for me. Aren't you the one who's always talking out of boundaries? About boundaries? My boundaries, which you clearly don't give a shit about. I was staying centered somehow. I took a deep breath. I don't want to, like, they're both loud statements here. I'm trying to stay calm. I think attacking is not the way I want to go here, because I'm trying to, like, wrap things up and, like, get something resolved. So I'm just gonna say, this isn't why I came here. Whatever. She's running out of steam, struggling to find one last barb she could throw at me. Whatever she came up with, I knew was going to be desperate and mean. I braced for impact. I wasn't sure if I was going to scream or keep it together. It was like Savvy was wearing a mask. Nothing broke through. Okay, so I'm clearly in a loop here. Okay. So basically, I see I've been kind of guessing. I wasn't really sure if we were in a loop, but now I'm realizing that we are. So we definitely just find the right thing to say. Lena, it's time to grow up. Stop being a meek little flower. Because right now your fear is keeping you from getting what you deserve. Toughen up. Don't be such a weakling. It's so sad that you're still scared of what people might think of you or what might go wrong. When will you learn that sometimes following the rules just hurts people? This is just an attack, the first one. This one just seems unsure. I'm gonna go with the second one. You're right, I am scared, and there's nothing wrong with that. The fact that I'm scared to do this mission with you, I'm just trying to look out for myself, and you should respect that. Gee, thanks for the advice. Just forget it, okay? I felt some tension lift from my chest. Was this how it felt to stand up for myself? She was saying truly awful things, but I was managing to keep my cool. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this one. Oh, I push it. Oh, thank you for preventing me from doing that. I don't know what you're trying to prove. Whatever. Oh my god. I just don't like when they repeat the same thing, and it makes me worry that I did something wrong. But it seemed to have worked. Savvy opened her mouth like she was going to say something, but for the first time since I'd known her, she didn't have some perfect comeback. She said things that she could never take back. So had I, but I didn't regret a single word. I just can't believe how you're acting right now. I feel like I don't even know who you are. I'm sorry, I just need you, okay? She wiped tears with her sleeve, and I realized I wasn't the one crying this time. I was actually okay. Then my eyes caught her feel grid, a deep, angry red. Of course. You can stop fake crying. Your feel grid is giving you away. What? It's probably out of battery or the signal is messed up. Still, her tears suddenly dried up. Since when do we need this thing to know how we're feeling anyway? No one knows me like you do. That's why I love you. Love you too. But that doesn't mean what you think it means. Manipulating? Me? Lena, what's going on? I figured you out. The gaslighting is over. I'm going on my own. You'll thank me later. Emotional victory! Wait, you can't do this without me. You stay here. I'll text you the deets when I'm done. I left before she could say one more word. Fuck you. That's what I gotta say about that. I tucked the laptop under my arm and got back in my car. I had to get out of there fast. There was too much making me want to stay and too much trouble waiting for me if I did. What was going to happen with Savvy? Maybe she'd get off with a lighter charge since she didn't have the stolen property anymore. Or maybe that would just make Capra more vengeful. I eyed my feel grid, probably still listening to my every word. I mean, thoughts talking in my head. I don't know. How would it hear it if I'm... Anyway. It wasn't too late for me to end this. One quick toss out of the car and I'd be smashed against the pavement. I rolled down the window and took a deep breath. But I don't want to throw it out the car. If I ever wanted to really hurt Savvy, I could just tell her what it smelled like in that little hideout. With the feel grid destroyed, it'd be over and done with. My link to the whole ordeal would be erased. But so would Capra's crimes. I stuck with the plan. We've gotten this far. Capra needed to be held accountable. After all they've done to me, I was more than happy to be the one to do it. Liam would know exactly what to do with the Capra documents, how to make sure they were seen. And as for all of Savvy's files on me, once I wiped the laptop, it'd actually be pretty nice to have a pretty nice thing to have around. All right. So I did it. I took down Capra. Capra leaks! That was fast. Do I have to talk to Liam first? Off from the seat in my trusty, beat-up Neo cab. And all I had to do was let their own words out into the light of the day. The leaked documents broke just days before the vote on Sophie's Law. Suddenly, all anyone could talk about was how Capra had sold out our field grids. And whether poor Charlie had really deserved to be practically chased out of the city by an online mob. But the one thing everyone agreed on, Capra couldn't be trusted to take over every street in LO. So it all ended. Sophie's Law failed the vote. Capra had to agree with the smallest bit of public oversight, and Savvy was cleared of her charges. All good things, I guess. And I still had my job. But there was nothing really keeping me in Los Ojos anymore, was there? Hey, so I wasn't going to text you for a while, but I thought of a way we can work things out. I have a new piece of info that changes everything. I think. Can't say more than that now. Are you off work? Text me where you are and I'll tell you where to meet. I'm curious to see what her reply would be. But I didn't even send it. I'd always done whatever she wanted me to do. I couldn't even remember a time I had said no to her, even when I should have. And the other night, that was the first time I wondered, well, what if I did? What if I said no? And I couldn't say it felt good, but it felt right. I love you, Savvy. No. I was ready to leave LO for good, but one last PAX couldn't hurt, right? And one more for the road? Let's see our journal. Rip Sophie's Law. There it is. Okay. We gotta see Liam, don't we? Our new best friend. I picked up Liam at his hotel. He said he wanted to leave the city the same way he had arrived. A perfectly symmetrical composition. Fine by me. But we'd been driving for a while and he hadn't said much. Just heads down, tapping into some device. But he was the one person who'd maybe been through as much as I had these past few days. I hoped he wasn't facing any backlash of helping me make the Capra docs public. This isn't how I imagined things would go. What do you mean? Yeah, I would say let's make it positive. I mean, riding off into the sunset with a smile. I just can't be here anymore. I wanted a fresh start. Instead, I got a very heavy ending. Same. So very same. Do you regret it? Which part? Any of it. But I mean the stuff you sent me. The stuff, like it was just a few recipes for cookies or something. The Liam sitting in the back seat of my cab felt like someone I really knew. A friend who made me happy just being around him. Liam, the name of my contacts to whom I sent a smoking gun to take down Capra. That person felt like a ghost from another life. Are you sure? He asked. Heart pounding, I typed yes. 100%? Yes, again. And then it was on every social feed within the hour. Federal investigations were open within 24. Sophie's Law was dead in 72. Now it felt like he was breaking some secret covenant just bringing it up. Did I regret it? No regrets. Yeah, me neither. I guess things with your friend Savvy didn't work out either. It's for the best. She showed me who she really was. And I showed her who I am. Do you want to talk about it? Honestly, not really. I think I'm good, but thanks. You know, I know we didn't get to properly hang out, but you really helped me. I don't usually make friends when I travel, sort of try to use the time to be a bit of a lone wolf. But it's been, I don't know, fun, inspiring, helpful, all that. Even the way you lectured me about Capra in this very desert. Well then, you're welcome. Seeing you angry was actually sort of refreshing, even if I was trying to deny it. Oh yeah? Well hey, if you like that, then let me tell you more of my week. Oh, please do. I've been hugging all of the angst. Let's just say you helped me too. Are you just saying that because I said a nice thing and now you feel like you need to return the compliment? Maybe. Ha! I knew it. Hey, it's funny, isn't it? The way this all turned out? Not funny, haha. I mean, this ride, the two of us. Yeah, you're right. Feels like fate. Nah, I think this one's on me. Oh my god. We did it. We finally finished it. Woo woo. Oh my god, I actually really like how that ended. I didn't expect that's how it would end, but I enjoyed it. I really did. I like that we went through it and actually like decided to like say fuck you, Savvy, because the whole time she's a shit friend. And it's a little bit sad because they must have had, you know, a good past, you know. But I mean, she just, the person she is now just doesn't deserve to have Alina as a friend. And, you know, we did so much for her. And I'm glad, I'm just glad that was how it ended, you know. Yeah, I'm perfectly content with that ending. I'm sure there was a lot of different endings. So I guess I could have just completely not have given up the documents, because I could have just shoved it out the window apparently, but I didn't. I wonder how like that would have ended. So that was crazy. I'm probably gonna do another my thoughts video about this later on, that I should be able to record and put up sometime next week, and just go into more detail about all of this. But yeah, thank you so much for watching all the way through if you did, or if you just watched the ending, that's fine too, totally cool. Yeah, anyway, I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next game I play, which I'm not sure what will be next, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.